Well, Don, I think we both knew this day was coming. Or at least I did. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you thought you could just keep on as you've always done. But no, this day had to come. Eventually. And now that it has, I'm prepared to face the future. I don't know what will happen to me exactly, but I do know where we stand.
Dawn? Dawn? I'm sorry, but down at the desk, they told me he'd be in room A212. Why isn't he here? What's going? No, no, don't tell me.
No, he's not. He's still with us.
Thank God. I'm sorry. For a moment, I thought he was gone. Where is he?
They took him upstairs for a final scan before they release him. He'll be leaving within the hour. You're the secretary, aren't you?
Yes, that's right.
The name's Lola, isn't it?
Yes. Excuse me, but do I know you?
No, but I know you. I'm Deirdre, the wife.
Oh, oh, you're Deirdre, of course. Well, Dawn has spoken of you at work.
I'm sure he has. So, tell me, Lola, what are your duties as secretary?
My duties? Well, I'm John's personal assistant. I look after his work needs.
And he's been very needy lately, hasn't he?
Yes, he's been under a lot of stress. I don't know if you're aware, but the company's had a bit of a downturn. He's been forced to stay late at the office and do extra work.
Yes, I know. He often stays late to do extra work. He always has, as long as we've been married.
Well, you should be pleased. He cares so much about his career.
Oh, I would be if that's what he actually cared about. But that's not really what he wants, is it?
I don't know. He might want many things.
Not really. It's usually just one thing, but in a variety of ways.
So, what happened to him? You mentioned a scan. What did he injure?
Oh, his head. He fractured his skull.
My God, what did the doctor say? What's his prognosis?
Oh, he'll recover.
You don't seem overly pleased about it.
I honestly don't care anymore.
You don't care. What kind of a wife are you?
One who knows him very well.
I don't know how you can even say such a thing. Don is the most magnificent human being I've ever met in my entire life. How can you not care what happens to him? When I heard he'd had an accident, that and he was in the hospital, I was so worried. I flew back from my trip to Europe, and all the way back here, I was so upset I could hardly breathe. And then I saw the empty bed, and I thought
You thought you'd lost him.
he was gone. I'm used to him being here. I can't imagine life without him.
Really? Well, that's ironic because that's all I can think about.
Weren't you scared when he was injured?
Yes, very.
So, what happened exactly? How was he injured?
He fell down a flight of stairs
What? Where?
in our home.
Fell down the stairs in your home. How?
Oh, it just happened. It was inevitable.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that if you're smart, one day you'll figure it out for yourself.
I don't understand you. How can you feel this way about him?
Quite easily. I've known him for a long time, my dear. 23 years, 22 of them married. How long have you known him?
Oh, um, well, it seems like forever. We met just after we moved into the new offices downtown.
Oh, those ones right beside the hotel. Very convenient.
When I walked into his office, I was stunned. He was so perfect. Do you remember when you first saw him?
No, not really. I mean, I saw him, but he didn't really register as anything special. Certainly not perfect. He seemed a bit too full of himself. That was my first impression.
Then why did you marry him if you don't love him?
Oh, who said I didn't love him? Of course I loved him, even if he did love himself more than he loved me.
But you still got married. Why?
Oh, because I was young and flattered and easily impressed, and our families expected us to. That was very important back then, what other people thought. So we were wed, even if I did have doubts. One thing I will say for him, he had looks and charm, loads and loads of charm. For a young, inexperienced girl, that was an irresistible combination.
Well, he still has looks and charm. That's what I've always liked about him.
What I've always liked about him were his hands. They're skilled, strong, yet when needed, soft and pleasing. But you already know that, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, of course you do. What Don likes, what he doesn't like. You've known for some time now.
Our relationship is strictly professional.
Oh, spare me the little Miss Innocent routine I know all about you two. I have for months.
How?
He told me.
No, he wouldn't.
Well, he did. I suspected he was up to something, so I confronted him. At first, he denied it, but he eventually told me the truth. And do you know what he did then?
What?
He apologized. He begged forgiveness and told me it would never happen again. So I forgave him, fool that I was. I thought it was all over, but it wasn't.
You bet it wasn't.
Nope, the two of you just kept on like a couple of bunnies.
Well, of course. And you want to know why? Because you don't deserve him. He is a wonderful man, and you've made his life a misery. Oh, I know what you're really like. Your endless whining, your foul moods. Yeah, I've heard all about them.
Oh, I'm sure you have, my dear. I imagine between all the moans and the heavy breathing, you may have actually had some conversation. Oh, it must have been riveting.
But he didn't want to stay home, did he? No. He preferred to be with me. I was the one he wanted. He should have left you a long time ago. And he was going to, he was going to join me in Paris, but he never arrived. When was it you found out we were together again?
Oh, just last week. Oh, just before he fell down the stairs.
Oh my God! It wasn't an accident. You.
Oh, accidents happen to those who deserve them.
Don was right. You're a bitch.
There is a lot that I will put up with, but not from a common little slut like you. You think you're so special. You're not. This wasn't the first time he'd gone astray, hardly. No, my dear, you're just another in a long, long line. You're nothing special, and don't think for a moment that you are.
But I am. I am. Because I'm his last one. He'll stay with me and be faithful.
Dream on.
When he leaves here today, he's coming home with me. Because in the end, I win, Deirdre. Don ends up with me. And this time, you won't be able to stop him.
Stop him? You can have him, my dear. There's more than a fair trade there, I'd say. I get half his net worth, and you get this lifetime serial adulterer. So wipe that smug look off your face and prepare yourself for the inevitable. Getting him is one thing, but keeping him is another. He's strayed before, he'll stray again. Guaranteed. It's just a matter of time. Oh, and when he does, well, the stairs are always an option.